You talked about the Nature's Prophet being a bad
Like,
matchup against the Invoker. Do you think that that still remains the same though in like the side lane, or is it just by virtue of it being mid lane that it favors the
by
Invoker?
it's just mid lane that Invoker's pretty good because it's harder to harass him with trees, but once you're in a side lane, everything changes. You suddenly have so much room to zone him out. You can actually just completely zone him out of the lane if it goes well enough early. Once you get phase boots, you can just right click him down because Invoker, he just finished his Bassi, he didn't get boots early enough, so when Man gets phase boots, which he will, before Invoker gets boots, I expect to see Invoker get fully zoned out of at least 2, maybe 3 waves.
Jeez.
Because it's so hard to come to lane. Look, he's trying to Alacrity and right click these trees down, but it's just not working.
Oh no.
And the gap is just going to grow larger and larger and larger. And the only point at which the alternate attacks are going to be able to do something now, because their top lane has gone badly and their bot lane is going worse, they're going to have to rely on this Necro, like, maybe killing the Brood and then getting a position where he's just unkillable, but it's just difficult, and it's hard to say what's going to happen, because there's so much that could change. Like, Enigma's eventually going to be able to move around, Witch Doctor is going to he's pulling completely freely, and Beastmaster's happy farming under tower, so they're getting way more out of the lanes they're winning than alternate attacks are.
Well, it does sort of feel like it's one of those situations where this early stage maybe. I mean, I guess it's weird to think about an Enigma draft doing well in lane, but as you mentioned, the Night Stalker not being there, because of that, this sort of pressure that's on this top lane here, Exotic Deer getting hurt, like they've been able to get a decent enough start as far as levels, but you just look at the CS across the board, and it's been such a struggle right here. I mean, Beastmaster is top of the book right now for them, and meanwhile you look down bottom in the safe lane, and while Invoker is getting some, sure, he's having such a hard time with it, so I don't know, it does feel like it's very difficult at this point, and it's going to rely a ton on this Beastmaster, or the Necrophos rather, getting a lot here. Do you feel like maybe we end up seeing an Orchid picked up on for Fata, or what would be the item build for you on that Brood?
I'd probably just go for, like, Orchid's okay, but it's not that good on middle Brood because it's hard to get pickoffs.
They're going to run after Mind Control. They actually have the Rocket that's going to be there, and the Sunstrike's going to come through as well. They do a lot of damage, and he does end up going down, and Exotic Deer lives, so a nice little pickup there. They find themselves a kill.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that the Invoker didn't get the last hit though. If that happened, then he would be in a better position for bot lane, but it's okay nonetheless. It's just okay. It's just a kill on a Beastmaster that's gonna get
Middle lane.
and then
yeah.
yeah.
Nisha, he's dropping on pretty close. He doesn't get off the second Death Pulse, unfortunately, and that does mean he's going to end up going down. Bottom lane, a bit more damage going on to Matumba. They are going to be able to find that kill, so tit for tat, we go back and forth. They're finding something when this Night Stalker rotates, which is something to at least hang your hat on.
That's the important kill that's happened. Like, first there was the kill on the Beastmaster, which wasn't too big, and then there was the kill on the Necro, which is bigger, and then there's this one, which is the most important. Because this means that Invoker's going to get a little bit of space, he gets time to regen up, he gets to buy his glove or something like that. He has a clearer path to his Midas than he did before.
Yeah.
Oh wait, are they going to catch Fata here?
They're
They
looking
put
for
Dust
it.
on Night Stalker, but he just... maybe?
Alicia? The chase,
Maybe.
they are going to be able to find it. Level
CM ran the
6.
wrong way.
Oh god, they actually do have it now. There's going to be the Scythe dropped on down, and Fata is going to fall. So another
Once again,
really big
Invoker
one.
tries to last hit with the Sunstrike, and then someone else gets the last hit. In this case, he had no chance because the Necro ulti, but
Right.
Invoker, he kind of wanted that.
It would have been nice. Although I do think that keeping the Brood off the map there for 45 seconds is pretty huge. Like, they might even... Do you think they can take the mid tower in that time?
They can get some damage on it, and I'm sure he should be right-clicking it, but instead he's just kind of walking off.
Exotic Deer caught up. Maledict damage is there as well. There's going to be the bounces back and forth, but they brought on K-Core as well. The right clicks might be able to be enough to
these
kill off
bounces
Mind
are
Control. God, the
That's
turnaround.
disgusting.
Oh,
That's not right.
that really hurts. That would have been nice. And now you've just got all of these treants, all of the Eidolons. This tower is going to go down so quickly here. They don't have the inner beast aura that's going, but Matumba Man is looking for the Sprout. Phase Boots have already been enacted. Can they find it? Onto Alicia, they don't quite catch him. So unfortunately, that is not going to end up working out. But they do still take this top tower, and you mentioned he didn't manage to bring down that mid tower.
Yep, and he could have got a lot more damage. I think he should have a Bassi on mid Necro, like, just so that when Brood like dies, they actually get more damage on the tower. Because if they don't take this middle tower, then this Brood is just going to be a problem no matter what happens. Even if they kill him another 2-3 times, he's still going to be able to push out the lane and farm. So,
Ooh. Kuroki? silenced up for the moment. Nisha has a Reaper Scythe in 7 seconds, but it's not going to be there. They do still have enough for the kill. And
stop.
Maybe going to be able to turn this back around. Fata's actually pretty far forward. They pop the dust. Reaper Scythe back up now, ready to go. This is going to end up being another kill. Fata is dead for a while, and it does look like they might be able to turn this back around. He's getting the regen back up from the Sadist. Jarek's right click not going to be able to be there. He does manage to find his way out of there. So a nice collection. They find 2, but they lose the Night Stalker. Still worth it though.
Doesn't watching people get cast just make you shiver? Like I just have the memory of just getting cast over and over again, and you just beg the game not to do it, but it just keeps casting you over and over again.
See, I'm a Witch Doctor player, so it feels really good to me. It's one of those moments.
Do you mind if I just take a break quickly, just maybe run out the door, screaming, that kind of thing?
It's all fine. You know you love the Witch Doctor players. You gotta love it. It's just too good. It's a little bit strange, this game, though. It does feel like he hasn't been able to get as much done as he would have, or rather, he's gotten more done than he would have normally. Maybe a couple of those lucky bounces end up being able to...
Yeah, it's just they won the early tri-lane fight, and he's survived every single fight so far and been there for kills, so... Oh, that's quite nice.
Another big one.
They get a kill on the Beastmaster bot with the Invoker, and the Invoker once again not getting the last hit. But
ooh, Nisha. He's controlled though, and this is going to be a quick and easy one. They do a Black Hole, do not want to commit it for this one though, and now actually going to use it on Exotic Deer. Oh god. Yeah, you can't TP into that.
That wasn't ever going to work out, was it? Alright, and now they're in a good position to take the tower. Everyone's dead, and they only have an Invoker. He's got a Midas, but they have a Night Stalker and a CM. They can't defend this.
Yeah,
and now the mid tower goes down. Brood has 2 deaths, but she got the tower in the end, I think. Maybe they can actually do something. Necro's going to be up fairly soon. It's 10 seconds. They don't have a huge amount of damage.
He's got Scythe, he's got a Buckler that's ready to go. They are going to end up moving in. Again, it's so hard to clear out these creep waves, though. Like, you look at this, you got Spiders, you got Eidolons. They summoned some Treants earlier. They rotate in, but it's not going to be enough.
And now they're going for bot tower with Beastmaster and Furion. Everyone just TP'd into middle to try and catch the creep wave, but now they're in a good position to take bot tower. The Necro's going to be up soon if he gets the last hit on this with mind control. Kuroki's got his mech finished up. He's also bought a smoke, so he's probably going to look for a gank soon. Jarax has got mana boots. He's just farming up the jungle. Everyone on Liquid apart from Phaetor seems to be having a good game thus far. And on alternate attacks, only the Invoker is having a decent game. A Necro was having a good game, but after those 2 deaths, he's not really that happy.
They need to find this kill here. They are going to be able to get the Nova off, but really good Sprout. Do they get the Frostbite,
they're still going to catch him.
All right, nice little play there. There's going to be the CM ulti as well. It actually doesn't do all that much damage, but they find the kill with the Void on the Nature's Prophet, and now also going to be able to kill off Mind Control. So... I was going to say, like, we looked at the way that the map was looking there. Liquid had heroes farming all across the map, and Alternate were trying to move in with 3 heroes to find that kill. If they didn't find that kill, again, it's just one more way in which Liquid have been really efficient, and Alternate have kind of been running around chasing them. But they find it. So an 1,800 gold swing. It's 9-8 right now. They're bringing it back on in, and I think that to some extent, this Necro, he's been able to do almost enough. Like, he killed Brood twice there with the Reaper Scythe. What's the next step for them?
Well, the next step is making sure this Gyro gets to a point where he is too scary, or he can't be bursted, or they can use the Gyro to kind of get map control. Because right now, he's just kind of getting whatever farm he can. He's like desperately trying to impact the game with his ulti, but he just doesn't really have any farm. So they need to open up some space for him, try and make sure he is relevant in this game. Because if he doesn't become relevant soon, then he's never going to become relevant at all, because by then the Necrobooks will be up, and then it will be too late. So he needs a little bit of space right here, right now. So he's going to get the stack with CM, he's going to get a little bit more farm that way. And they're going to get... he got the last hit on tier 1 mid. Jarax couldn't get the deny, and the cask is going. And stunning him. Come on.
He only got hit with 2 of those, it's fine.
Yeah,
see?
That's fine. That's a non-rage inducing cask, I feel.
Oh, they're moving in now, though, and Kuroki is going to be there up front center. No black hole for 20 seconds, but they do now toss out another casket. Ends up canceling it out at the end, and there's going to be the call down onto 2 at least for the first hit. Void onto Jarax. Chase is going to continue. Sunstrike's going to go, and they find the kill. So pretty nice one. If Nisha wants to run back in here, he does have that Reaper Scythe. He could end up going for Kuroki, looking for the kill. He's going to be able to get off the missile, and the chase is still going to continue. They get the roar, though, onto Nisha, and suddenly the turnaround Necrobooks are there as well. Can they find this one? It doesn't have enough mana for Reaper Scythe. Scythe and needs to continue to run. The right clicks are almost taking him down. He does manage to get the bottle off, and this should be a turnaround kill. He doesn't get the Reapers off on the Beastmaster, but still 3.
My... Why?
What did I miss? Oh my god, why?
He walked in. He walked in after the Beastmaster had died, and he pressed Q, and summarily killed a Necro unit and then fell over.
Oh no!
That wasn't Wodota. That wasn't the play of the week. That wasn't very good.
It looked so good for them throughout that too. Like I guess the thing you could say is he still got everything, like all of the experience and gold from it.
Yeah, but I think he basically tried to run off to the Furion to catch him. But what he could have done is he could have just walked up to the Beastmaster and altered him for the extra death timer, and also he would have got the health and mana in order to survive killing that Necro. And then they would have had another lane pushed out, and they would be in a better position. So.
Oh, they're looking for mind control again. Jarex is over here, but he's already used Cask, so isn't going to be able to save... Well, might be able to. 7 seconds on it still. They're going to turn over onto Jarex instead, but the rotation's going to be there from Enigma. He does have Black Hole this time. If he wants to use it, they need to call down, and Elijah dropping his ultimate. They do bring down the Midnight Pulse, trying to step away from this Black Hole that could be coming. They are trying to zone them out. There's going to be the pull, and they already got off the Reaper sight. That wasn't enough to kill him. Matumba Man 3 are caught in the Black Hole. So much damage coming out. Witch Doctor ult as well on Anisha, trying to get out of there. It does look like Alicia is not going to be able to escape. 4 dead for the price of nothing. Oh, wow.
And they're going to turn this into a Roche. Yep, that was worst case scenario. Their initiation with the CM and the Sunstrike it missed, so they didn't get a kill on the Witch Doctor. He then cast them, and then they run in with a Gyro and a Necro, and they try and get something done. The Night Stalker is left as the only one outside of the Black Hole, and he can't really do anything, and he couldn't cancel it because he didn't have cooldown. It was just generally a well-executed team fight from Liquid, and none of ATN's play really worked out in that fight. This is unfortunate and also well played by Liquid.
So, I guess my question there is, at that moment, it looked like if they would have just gone for the Beastmaster, they might have been able to get him and get away free. Like, the chase after the Witch Doctor was kind of what baited them into a big team fight where they weren't all completely ready. Like, Invoker wasn't even there.
I think they were kind of obligated to go after the Witch Doctor because he was in cask range. As soon as they realized that they went after the Beastmaster initially, and then they see, oh crap, that's a Witch Doctor. If we get cast here, we're dead. So they have to drop the silence on him.
Okay.
So, like, they weren't really going for him. They're just kind of making sure that they didn't get cast, so that they could either get out or kill someone else.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it just didn't really work out. So,
well,
they had the right idea, but it wasn't enough.
And this does translate into a lot of these bigger items as well. Like, well, let's look at the net worth. Liquid have been flirting with around that 3,000 gold lead throughout the whole course of this game, and Alternate, where they were a little bit ahead during that one big team fight that went their direction, but now you're starting to look at the way that this is set up, and you've got Necrobook level 2 on Beastmaster, Vlad's has been completed on Brood, so just going for that sort of run down lanes, take towers type of style. Do you feel like this is a lineup for Liquid though that falls off in the later stage, or is it always going to be relevant?
It certainly does have that feeling of like playing against the clock, because they are playing against Invoker, they are playing against Gyro, they do have an immense amount of wave clear when it reaches the later stages, maybe 30 minutes or so. Because I don't see them dealing with an Invoker that has like an Ags and a BKB, or like an Ags and Octarine or something like that. Like, they just don't have the heroes to deal with that. So they need to have what they're doing so far continue on and for the next 5-10 minutes and get these remaining tier 2s. Otherwise, and they're not even being able to do it. They can't really push out the lanes. They're sending Enigma and they're sending Brood to deal with top lane, but they're not really getting what they'd like.
Alicia, Witch Doctor ultimate down. Do they get the Sprout? Oh god. Yeah, it hurts.
Well, there are worse heroes to have been picked off for Radiant, but it's still not very good. Yeah. Okay, so they're just going to straight up here. You see the line being drawn by Krogi. He's saying, I'm going to smoke here, I'm going to walk around there, so my controller is just going to immediately run through with this Necro 3. They don't have the creep wave for top, so they're just going to have to turn this into a middle push, I think.
Looking like they're set up to do that. They're moving in the area. Oh, Nisha is up front and center. This could be a problem. Oh, Cask It's going to do it again. Oh, he's going to end up getting caught. They don't have ulti there from the Witch Doctor, but they drop down the meeple. It actually doesn't hit onto anybody. The cooldown is going to connect. Jarek's still over in the corner, a little bit in trouble. The roar has been dropped onto Supreme. Alicia's there as well. CM ulti is going to start to go, though, and the black hole immediately breaks it. This could have been so good, and now it looks like it could go so bad. They do still have a lot of damage coming out from Alternate. Jumping onto Exotic Deer, he does end up falling from the Necro books, and Alicia's just going to end up getting chained up for the moment. Sprouted as well as right-click to death. That's going to be a fourth, and now a fifth potentially as well. They don't find the Night Stalker, but oh, that black hole.
Yeah, unfortunately, Invoker had definitely blast up, but unfortunately, definitely blast doesn't cancel black hole anymore. So, what can you do? He didn't really have anything. He didn't have any spells up, I think. He might have been able to cast Cold Snap and cancel it, but even then, I think after like even 1 second of that black hole going off, everyone takes too much damage, and they were in such a bad position that it wouldn't matter what he did. So, it was just a really bad way to take a fight. Necro got initiated on, and you can't really win a fight if that happens.
It did feel like if they were able to get a couple more seconds channeling that Witch Doctor, or the CM ulti, it could have been enough for a turnaround, but there are just so many ways to break it at this stage in the game. It's really difficult for them to do anything. And again, Liquid, the sort
there
of...
aren't that many, actually. There's Enigma's got 2 of them, and Witch Doctor's got the other one. And it's hard to, like, raw her, really.
Yeah, it's true.
Use a raw. Because you usually want to use a raw, like, at the very early stages of the fight. So, yeah, I guess CM just needs to make sure that the Malefice and whatever isn't up. Because it's actually quite influential, CM ulti, in these fights.
Yeah.
But she will end up killing us off to Necros eventually.
Well, and also just the right clicks from all of the heroes in this. I mean, they do so much damage as it is. She's not very tanky. I guess she has 900 HP. Getting that bracer is really key, I guess. And also having the extra armor from the Tranquil Boots. So, okay, key hero here for Alternate. The Roar is going to be committed, though, on the bottom side, and it's going to be a dead Night Stalker, so that hurts a little bit.
Yeah, they just lose. Like, they keep trying to farm these camps. Like, they can't farm their own jungle in this situation. They must realize that. Every time they've tried, they've immediately lost the hero. They lost CM like that, they lost Necro, now they lose the Night Stalker, and they're just going to lose Arax immediately.
Oh.
CM's just going to ulti to clear this out. This is, like, okay. I guess it's better than using a Jara ulti or something, but... Oh, Supreme. Oh dear.
Up top. Controlled, right-clicked, and dead.
Yep, that is your highest net worth hero dying to the enemy offlaner with the support, so that was the worst thing that could have happened. Like, they need this Invoker to have his Ags, they need this Invoker to have his Ags plus boost of travel, they need this Invoker to have Ags plus boost of travel plus Octarine. Like, they need him to have so much in order to win, but he's just getting set back.
Well, and it does really sort of feel like there's been all of these moments where it's been so close for Alternate to be able to turn this back around, and a couple of execution things have just ended up preventing that from happening. I will say again that, you know, the vision advantage that Night Stalker gives you is pretty important, and he's about 1,600 gold away from finishing off Aghanim Scepter. Do you think that they have enough sort of high ground to be able to defend against this and keep that keep themselves alive long enough for them to get that item up?
Well, Liquid's way of doing things is to kill someone and then push a bully. So I think as long as they don't die unnecessarily, like they don't overextend, and they don't have their numbers thinned out before the push arrives, I think they have a good chance because they can stick the 4 spirits out like they do, and they can get a little bit more time. They can spam out the wave with Necro. They always have Gyro as a backup. Yeah. They've got BKB now on Gyro, so I think as long as they can keep some control of the lanes, they'll be fine. But Fury can make sure these other lanes push in, so even if they do have this defense set up, they are going to lose out over time.
That was a nice
Fury will farm the rest of the map, so it's just a really awkward situation.
Although, and again, we have talked about this a little bit, though. Oh, God, Roar, a lot committed on Anisha. He is going to end up dropping there. That really hurts. That's their mech carry. That's everything. BKB pop for Exotic Deer, but Fata as well, and Insatiable Hunger means that they're going to be able to survive through that. Supreme is getting a ton of damage going his way. At least up front and center does have his ultimate if he wants to drop it, but it's pretty scary. That's already the buyback from the Necro. They need to be able to keep them out of this for the moment, though, and he's just going to get jumped on again. Can they find anything? It doesn't look like it. Mechanism is not enough to keep him alive, and unfortunately that's a dieback. Dead for 50 seconds. They're going to continue the chase here. Controlled again is going to be supreme. He dropped the ice wall, but is it enough? I don't think so.
Detection.
They don't have the detection, though. So that's some small semblance of hope going back their way. He does end up coming out of it, though, and Fata's now on the chase looking for a kill. He's going to think about diving the fountain for that one almost, but they don't end up doing it. Another Crystal Nova dodging the Sunstrike, because why not? And now they're going to move down bottom, and unfortunately, Necro is still not going to be up for another 30 seconds.
Yeah, they just have so much sustain on Liquid. They've got the pipe, they've got the mech, they've got Witch Doctor, they've got Glimmer Cape, so if you focus anyone, it's hard to kill them.
Oh.
And yeah.
CM actually doesn't have enough mana for ulti yet. She does have it now. It's controlled. Casca's already been dropped, but they're going to be able to kill her off.
Oh,
she goes down. Meteor.
That hits a grand total of half a ball.
Oh, God. They dropped the call down, but I don't think it's enough damage. They just mech through it. They're too freaking tanky at this point. They're chasing after this Night Stalker. They do manage to kill him, and now Exotic Deer is sprouted. This could be their swan song, as it looks like alternate attacks are going to drop for the last time. GG ends up getting called in a clean 2-0 sweep. Team Liquid, they're just too good.
Yeah, they are just quite good at the game. Their execution, once again, was just better. It looked like Alternate Attacks had like a better laning setup, and it looked like they had better heroes to kind of deal in mid game, but like they lost out on top lane really hard, really early. They got some key pickoffs which extended the game by a bit, but overall I think their lanes went poorly enough that they didn't really have like a mechanism to kind of get back into it. They're gonna have to kind of go for Hail Mary smoke ganks in order to get back in, and it was up to Liquid to really make the mistakes that let them back in the game, because eventually I think Liquid's draft was easily capable of taking high ground even if this game went on for 10 minutes more.
Yeah.
So I think they're just a better team overall, and they had a better idea strategically of what they wanted to do.
It was a very clear decision for what they wanted to do. I mean, you've got all of the summons in the world. You've got Beastmaster, Inner Beast, Aura. They're going to be hitting unbelievably quickly, and it was just sort of the consistent pick off and then take objectives afterwards. This does end up meaning, as I'm going to bring up the brackets real quick, that Team Liquid are going to move on to the grand finals here in the BTS EU number 3, and we'll do a little pop. There they are. Going to face off against Polarity tomorrow, and that is going to be same time, same place here on the BTS channel. I believe that we will be covering that again. Should be a great series. I can't wait for it personally. I feel like Polarity is the other team that, if there's a team in this tournament that's going to be able to take them down, it's probably going to be them. Any predictions as well, we don't need to get into predictions yet. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Any final words before we end up for today, though?
I think this kind of just shows like the difference between an internationally successful team and like one of the typical like Euro teams that kind of plays these tournaments very typically. Like there's a lot of actions that alternate attacks make that are like superfluous, like the gyro TPing in after this, these miscommunications, these errors, like this incohesion. Whereas like you look at Liquid, everything they do, even if they do make minor mistakes, they get picked off sometimes. Everything else they do is made as a team. They communicate effectively, they play their lanes well, and generally they just seem a class above. And it's just practice and just I just like to say maybe individual skill, but it's just practice playing as a team, I guess, just for such a long time that makes them so good.
Well, and I mean, again, you look at these teams, Liquid got second at Shanghai Major, right? Like this is a world-class team. I don't think you need to feel bad going out to this style of team. So really well played by Alternate. They made the hell of a way through this tournament. I think that they probably impressed some people as well, and they're one of the teams that you're going to want to keep your eyes out for the main qualifiers when we end up coming towards these Manila Majors soon. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's an absolute pleasure casting for you all, and we will be back tomorrow with the grand finals, Team Liquid facing off against Polarity. Thank you guys, and see you next time.
fucking hands up.
介绍一下。好想飙车。
Old school motherfucker. Old school motherfucker.
something true.
知道吧？
还有10秒。
今天不止一个人说这个问题了。
还剩5
哪来的
秒。
89倍？你估计下地区一个0.03，那个赔率就要变。
备用时间。夜眼禁用。
限制还是办掉了。两边的话都是帕克和卡尔都很厉害。后半这边先选的话，哎，卡尔是在土猫，
挥方选人。
卡尔土猫给你，你玩不玩？但是据我所知，好像是说开辟这边没有人会玩土猫，或者玩的不太厉害。那这个土猫很可能 reverse 的也可以拿到。小鹿还是 C 型的小鹿啊，那土猫也可以选。
挥选人。
卡尔加土猫一个，他们挺喜欢的两个英雄吧。我也不选吧你。哇，Absolute
天灰禁用。
这么稳吗？
还剩10秒。
这么稳真的好吗？
只剩5秒。
兽王办掉了，但是一般来讲的话，都是开比这边 Cincy 去玩小鹿吧，打一个4号小鹿也不是不可以。巫医办了，那还有一手虚空
天灰禁用。
，Reverse 这边有虚空可以拿，杜姆可以打4号位。土猫酱油也是可以选的，现在还没选。那 Reverse 这边就不防了，你土猫没人要，那我也不办，看你办不办。不办的话，后面有2手还是可以选。你现在两个类似酱油的位置，土猫的位置已经给不起了，给了就没爆发。另外就是 Reverse 这边有个 line 也可以选，针对对面的小鹿这个点拿一个 line， 或者说后面看有什么针对的。帕克，
夜眼方禁用。
我好久给看守拿这个英雄。石杀这种东西不就是送你上天台的吗？少下。现在读音得了。
备用时间。
很头疼啊！他现在这个土猫不知道放还是不放。看过的应该知道啊，开皮应该了解过 Reverse 吧？玩死个土猫还是挺厉害的。那么问题又来了，这一手你到底搬什么？能放的英雄好多啊，虚空可以放 ，DS 也在，土猫还在，开比不会拿个什么幽鬼吧？谢谢风毒赢，把神域办了，有可能拿 Lion， 像蝙蝠。但是你拿蝙蝠的话，有手 VS， 莱恩，这是放秒杀型的吧？
选人，
这两个酱油有点脆啊。土猫如果到6，那个伤害还是很可观的，土猫可选。赛道有个剑圣，你看这边也是半德鲁伊啊，不可能放给赛道也德鲁伊的，也德鲁伊很厉害
剩。10秒，
诶，这边拿了个蝙蝠啊，
夜眼快选人，
3号蝙蝠，4号杜姆，1号再选了什么？红色、红黄色，两边都是这个色系的，剑圣算一个。看好谁的阵容吗？又要对冲。哎，但
还
是
有10秒，
这个 Prodota 不一定啊。我说阵容好没用啊，怎么办？
备用时间，
前3手的话是看好 Rebel 这边的阵容的，因为哎呦蚂蚁这什么鬼啊？
天辉选人，
因为 TMW 的卡尔很厉害，就说这个英雄吧，他玩的卡尔很厉害。沙口的蝙蝠，我想一下还行吧，没有说特别亮眼，
只剩10
但
秒，
卡尔很亮。C 的小鹿招牌，蚂蚁、崩七哥打的也比较多。再看第4手，
备用
拍
时间
拍熊其实可以的，但是谁队会不会选？另外就是剑圣了。土猫其实挺克那个蚂蚁的呀，没选。
干扰者，
夜眼禁用，
那没拿了个丧耳，想跑都跑不掉，可能是一个冲脸型的了。蜘蛛办了，这边没有 AOE，
天辉
但是有
禁用
赏金，也不是特别怕，可以选剑圣，拍拍飞机。
还剩10秒，
猴子，
夜眼快选人，
剩一个中单，还有什么好中单啊？那中单也剩 DP 了吧？风行
还有10
DP，
秒，还剩5秒，备用时间，
看好 Reverse 这边最后一手拿拍拍熊啊！但是你要强行拿幽鬼，我也认了。
只剩10秒，
宙斯，
天
太脆了吧！1、2、3、4、5，5脆皮。万一是个幽鬼，或者拍拍，哎，感觉哪个都行啊。剑圣、拍拍、幽鬼、飞机4个，哪个都可以打。
还剩10秒，只剩5秒。备用时间还有10秒，还有5秒。
飞机太脆了，太脆了，太脆了！敢一套技能就把对面甩死了要。阵容的话看好 Rebirth。爆发是够的，硬控不足，而且没有一个什么打先手的，得靠 Lion 和蝙蝠打先手不是一个级别。
只剩10秒，还有5秒。
散弹5杀过分了，反正是打的残血问题应该不大。日常暂停。黑星星，布拉拉亚卡什么玩意儿？哎，这个脸型好像龙神啊。怎么还没开？暂停啊！再暂停啊！崩七哥、蚂蚁、看守中端宙斯、CC 三号小鹿、去麦的这个是什么英雄来着？没印象了。卡姆维斯比德带。莱恩，他什么酱油？哦，赏金，赏金，赏金。特效全关，关特效干嘛？ 布拉布拉一大堆。你感觉已经全关了，那就是我的电脑太烂了。天哪！开不就这些人吗？一样的呀。有没有换替补？正常。线下赛，葡萄牙有线下吗？都是线上。卡，应该是跟他的猫干了一架，或者是干了他的猫。啥可的？哎，没买东西，现在买东西吗？吃树加2个小进化，跟一般的蝙蝠出装还真的不一样。一般的蝙蝠去猎兽混的话会带鞋子，他没带。点了个信号。做梦！哈哈哈哈！哈哈哈哈！3-1。蚂蚁加赖尔，你说前2集的话输出根本就不够，应该再往后一点。我准备赏金了，赏金割你，有足球的，正面硬刚，没蓝了，马上有蓝，有鞋子，再电，还电2下，点1下，再电，哎呦，一发天火，嘣 ，First Blood。 我就说少点什么，日本拿一血。星星小鹿。你好，我是文件派。大药磕起来。哎，不好意思，为什么这个蝙蝠可以杀一个？哎，崩七哥不走在火里面。差一点自己要送，差一点，他磕了魔棒，没有这个魔棒也要死。我没发现怎么就杀了一个，我以为他会很缩，结果是这么刚烈。没想到你是这样的蝙蝠，加速符你要割一刀，哎，我给你打，我不虚。这是个电怪，连锁闪电，再割你一刀，我还有焦土，不怕。武器哥不好混了，血量不多，只剩一个，没什么补给了。开焦土 ，A 一下，没蓝了，哎呀没蓝了，算了。这个魔人还要拼吗？再割你一刀，算了。高速火爆啊，这 CC 也受不了啊，这个。哪位加10抢救让分？靠，这么屌吗？10格魔棒，应该再电2下，电2下，再把这个魔棒给克了吧。这一口奶还是不错的。萨身上带了粉，看一下赏金，如果再晃3级的火焰弹幕，1级有2级的话，还是有机会杀的。加14米。那是日了狗啊！呵呵，那 V 赏金2级，这是游到中路吗？13个魔棒不太好游，莱恩叠了3层油，哎呦好难受，一身的油，油腻的师姐。等级还不错吧？你说他会不会做过秘法鞋？之前有过这种，直接开烧了，直接烧，再叠一层，还可以再叠一层，还可以再叠一层。哎，给个小蚂蚁，想杀是挺难的吧？先烧走，再点掉。中赏金想割他，哎，下路动手了，火焰弹幕，先知火加回血，还是没C发天火。哎呦，没蹦到，蹦到是有机会的吧？血多少？225，哎，自己发 G。还有4个魔棒加先知火，4个魔棒先克了，好，问题不大。还要来吗？有个银片士，但距离太远了。和你片士1级的还是比较近的。割你一刀，我割你一刀，我有焦土，焦土，魔棒也克了，再点1、2下，一发天火。哦，左走右走，还是往上坡，走了一步，直接是死掉了，3比1。下路蚂蚁来了，要死，要被小黄金打死。啊！怎么还带着一个萨尔？一把击4个魔棒，900块。崩七哥拯救了下路，带走2个，又来了，再割一刀吗？赏金的话是6的。不走了，怎么又是你？又是你？还是你？还是你？再缩过来，补完了火焰弹幕，哎，下来是个 Doom， 崩七哥是有回到过去的，那赛道也要死。收到人头还好，如果收不到人头，自己把自己打爆了，那就真的爆了。Ready。讨论一下怎么样才可以不死，然后发现不行，我还是去死吧。哇， 这发天火，他如果真的 A 最后一下，他要死的，蚂蚁要死的。上路蝙蝠被割了一刀，也是被割死。3比5，还好是回到过去了，不然的话他比飞机要先死。那感觉这个萨尔的话就没有太大作用了，等级不高，只有3级，也保不了大哥，没保得了。36-5，33-4，补刀的话也是这边蚂蚁全场第一啊。无邪，天鹰1500，哎呦，招了个大叉，你打不过他，快跑！你打不过这大叉，1400了，6分钟。那卡远程没过去，还是很注意自己的兵线，一定要保证自己能站在这个高坡上面，不被对面的场地游到。这个蝙蝠还真是秘法鞋，我刚还说不会做个什么秘法吧，跟之前他做的一样，秘法鞋后面做以太的。谢谢 Infinite。总经济最肥的是这边的蚂蚁，然后是宙斯、卡尔、蝙蝠。赏金这个位置不在阵眼范围之内，问题不大。哎，还在晃。应该不知道吧？应该宙斯往这边赶了，赖往这边赶，还往这边赶。哎 ，A 了一下，飞机是带着小鹿，我看这边。哎，戳起来，宙斯离比较远，扬到一发 G， 一发 C 直接带走。下路小鹿是被杀了，没有看到是怎么死的。
到你了。
香味小鹿，这个视野很早就做了，很早就做了，应该针对对面的蝙蝠打野，做太早了，毫无防备，毫无察觉。又找到卡尔。这个赏金游的好欢乐啊！双倍 Doom 这个惹不起。蝙蝠又来了，哎！我操！我下路疯狂落人头，什么情况？赏金过来了，恶念瞥视一下，赏金要飞机 TP， 直接 TP 走，疯狂落下路，上路找 Doom。你发天火没天火到什么东西？蝙蝠过来，蝙蝠是有拉的，在叠，还在叠，烧火还有一半时间，再追得上吗？不追了吧？两人互交一波血量，赏金是准备割这边的萨尔吗？往里一钻，等蓝亮回家吧。上路 TP， 缩一下，哎呦差一点点，没死。飞机又杀进去，我也是没搞明白，居然在那个位置死了。也是前期没有什么控啊，萨尔的话等级太低了。宙斯没大，专门看了一下。蝙蝠节奏有点乱套了。蚂蚁和宙斯经济非常好。一发天火，飞机给他，哎，没给到。相位血还挺快的，扎你2镖，1镖，算了，放一马。啊？什么给个房管？什么情况？怎么现在突然要房管了？我的哥！飞就正常加点，大招火焰弹幕，搞点火炮。上路又找蝙蝠吗？哎，开火，红旗哥，缩回去。应该是配合天火吧，按你们说的那个。哎，崩七哥有点跳了，这就很过分了。
天辉中塔已经着火，
要看卡 卡尔能不能 carry 了？卡尔飞机，飞机的经济不能说太好，总之还能站得住吧。绿血盾，
天辉中
这个位置开雾吗？不是，戳起来总一指，可以放大招，周子开大。还有这个眼啊，这个眼又阳到，再发激发 C 带走了。杜姆过来能干什么？能干什么？开焦土能有没有遇到烈火？没有，送。那我到现在都不知道这个萨尔在干嘛，补等级吗？4级。你回头一道烈火给他赏金，哎，满血的一道烈火，然后一个波他死了，再发激发 C， 还3个不放，那是萨尔放眼吧？难道你放这儿啊？你不会吧？还不到。
天辉下塔出现火情。天辉建筑水
我不再跟你们讨论是不是替补的问题了，讨论一晚上了。
天辉上塔已经失火。
你刚来也不讨论了，一整晚上都是这个问题，不讨论。
天辉上塔已经失火。
1600，看他什么时候能带节奏去吧。带不了，这个1塔都要被崩个，哎，拉中，然后天火，神经病吧？这神经病吧？放针眼，恶念撇视，哎，不给电，不给恶念撇视，撒了个粉，这个总要死了，一个戳起来，小标扬一下，回弹幕，哎，这个赖子到底在干嘛吧？什么技能都不给，还要再撒个粉，直接是跟队友接头了，这边莫名其妙。啊？那你又在干嘛？乖乖缩塔下，这点血量，一个缩地加上一个普通攻击，你死了还要冲上去。
夜眼中塔已经失火。
迷之回头，双火人，蚂蚁节奏飞起了，来做林肯，1700的还要杀，哎没火了，弹一下。把小黄人点掉，点得出去吗？哎，出去了，又杀了。终于知道反眼了，这个眼应该是差2个了，10几分钟，14分钟，在自己猎路已经被赶到野区还被抓的情况下，没有人去反眼。这次又死了一次才去抓，哎，再割你一刀，啊，队友又没队友了。这赏金不要太爽啊！他到现在都没有想过去往这个位置撒个粉什么的吧？哎，不对，插个眼什么的吧？那中路又被杀了，什么鬼东西啊？打快林肯了，14分钟，下路给杜牧开焦土跑了，哎，
天辉中塔已经着火。
绕了一圈不知道干嘛。电一下，恶念撇视回来。这马德智障。
天辉中塔已经着火。天啊！
啊，再给个标记，拉中，然后呢，扫一指没有，你戳没戳到，一个标没标死，还在追，还在追，还在追，还在烧，扬了一下，我靠，地图外面，哎，看不到了，看不到了，哪里呀？有标记的，我操，林肯了 ，TP， 哦，喜欢追，终结，居然是个终结。蚂蚁又追着萨尔，这什么玩意儿？喜欢往这里钻，飞机也被杀，我都不知道看哪边了。现在，我不知道该看哪边了。
天辉下塔出
16分钟开始经济吧，经济快1万了。
夜眼上塔出现火灾，天辉建筑水火不侵。
这个怎么变成布莱克了要？
天辉下塔出现火情，
哎呦，想好好可以看场比赛吧，又是出现这种情况。
天辉下塔已被烧个精光。
卡尔跳到，Lion 也跳到了，Lion 是在17分钟秘法协跳到，戳羊没有戳了，还送只萨没有6不会玩，应该是这个意思吧？
天辉下塔出现火情，天辉中塔已经着火。
叫宙斯吗？
天辉建筑
赖在旁边有跳的，小火人，蝙蝠过来，有机冷，一发激发 C 戳起来，萨尔宽大，拉中，死亡一指在这边的是卡尔，关键偏射回来，带了一个被标记，蚂蚁重新战场飞放大招，能炸得死吗？没有炸死，还在追，杜明大招，哎，你们都是这么冲的，杀不掉就可以撤了，离着塔这么近，没杀掉啊，再给标记，还要冲。跳扬了一下，然后这个萨尔多年片，哇，这什么啊？
天辉中塔已经被烧成灰，天辉上塔已经失火。
在之前看了几场如同屎一样的比赛之后，我居然期待的这个什么昨天表现还不错的 Rebels， 天火，萨尔全场我不知道在干嘛，眼也不排，而且那个位置刚才什么下路。飞机杜姆看到小路什么技能不放，等萨尔什么梗？暗灭蚂蚁19分钟，暗灭林肯，不知道怎么死。
夜眼上塔出现火灾，
隐身符。不会给萨尔吃吧你？20分钟，经济这边4领先落后1万2了已经。再带个盾，怎么死？这个不是我之前看过的那个什么 TMW， 换人换了布莱克应该是。
夜眼上塔出现火灾，
哎，能不能偷个盾？能不能偷个盾？能不能偷个盾？一发天火，哎，末日抢盾，开焦土想跑，哎，这你还能跑得掉？天辉上拿盾， 然后肉伤还是天灰杀的，对，这波还可以，还是自己要送，要送了。太拖了，这个什么奥数血，尤其是这几个眼，没一个排的。
夜眼上塔出现火灾，
恢复。
哎，破雾了，没反应，我靠，一点反应都没有，陨石，又来这一套，我好烦啊！撞脸上了，什么都不放，往后撤是什么鬼啊？撤不掉的。狙了吧？
恢复。
夜眼上塔出现火灾，
我看看这个萨尔到底在想什么
上。塔出现火
这把
灾，
先不开那边了吧？然后开波雾，然后这位置开波雾，
恢复
往。那走，画信号，信号是对的，然后看到了蚂蚁，往后跑，跑不动。开了个雾，然后出去点了个兵，然后收兵线。第二局时差怎么看？我看什么啊？都打成这样了，我还看？不下了。黑，那以后这比赛我也推不动了，推不了啊！这个我怎么推啊？一推就黑，一推就黑，那还不如不推呢。
夜眼上塔出现火灾，
我就当贡品了。
夜眼上塔出现火灾，
全场最迷，全场最迷萨尔。刚啊，你们看着刚就行了呀，这个问题不大的。关键是呈现出跟之前完全的两个队伍风格，让我有点接受不了。我不知道这个比赛该怎么去看啊。啊，现在就是一个赏金，就到处找你人，你又不敢出来。开雾的话，你又不能去接，接不动，蚂蚁太肥了。BKB 暗灭加林肯，开出 BKB， 你萨尔蝙蝠，哎，包括你的他也要死。刚说你蝙蝠，全场不知道打什么。
天辉中塔已经着火。天辉中塔已经被烧成灰。
我先割了，这家我割了，
中路兵营已经着火。
放个大。然后呢，死亡一指，然后呢，卡尔壁刀，然后没技能了，切不动技能。这跟之前看是两个队啊，
天辉中路兵营
换了5个人应该是。
天辉中路兵营已经着火。
可记等第2把了，跳拉了一个蝙蝠，有 BKB， 有回到过去的硬刚，你刚差不多了，再回到过去。
天辉中路兵营已被烧毁。天辉下塔出现火情。
我被打下了神坛。
我靠，自己又没
天辉
没技能，
下塔出现火情。
跳上去好危险。
双倍伤害。
是吧？这个应该是推棒，推棒。估计还是点击手吧，又没了。这个应该推棒，没显示，黑的。组团杀一个赏金，哎，跳拉了，拉这边小路，看个 BKB 飞机，买弹幕输出够吗 ？A 一下 A 出来杀死了，再一下宙斯开大招，在这边萨尔，开 BKB 的崩七哥，可以把几个 C 给带走。幽灵漫步有宝石的，跟不上，只杀一个小路。陨石推波线，然后撤了，回家吧。
夜眼上塔出
没蓝
现火灾。
啊！Holy shit， 什么鬼啊？带线死！你要干嘛？难道跳拉
出现火灾？
配合这边的天火
下塔出现火情。天辉下塔已被烧个精光。
经济2万多，2万2、2万3，差的有点多了。
这是我的族群。
还要再坚持一会儿， 31分钟，一个家伙。A 杖蚂蚁啊，玩起来了。哦，开始20秒，一个回到过去，可以帮队友，可以救队友。魔改。32分钟，卡尔终于憋出了自己的 A 杖，但是这个团战已经没得打了。除非是一波什么完美空把对面大哥秒了，但好难。这回到过去有点难处理啊。这边居然也是不急，然后是想等个盾，打了个盾。他现在哇，技能甩的比较完美。等对面来高地吧，出不去。这清个兵线都累，生怕对面抓。我操！你是来发车的吗？这车发不动啊！技能啊！难道说要换？这怎么跟对面换啊？回来一个宙斯就收了。哎，不走，跳走了，赶紧回家。马野这上来有盾的，不怕。拉也用完了，全是人，全是人。好久不见，好久不见。你刚被放出来吗？
夜眼上塔出现火灾，
双倍伤害。
那应该就是等对面上高地了。上高地的话，飞机这个装备，恶魔刀锋，看下一节做什么。全面盾牌，祭品。都成天称假的，水火自爆，陨石壁刀，一套下来，好吧，开发天火，空的，技能交光了，快上高地，蝙蝠启动了，启动了。拉住这边宙斯，回到过去了，哎，崩七哥，没弹幕，回到过去谁了？没看到萨尔矿大3个，搞着火炮，输出有点高，哎，崩七哥这个位置有盾不怕，直接上去要杀这边的杜姆死掉啊！回到过去，血量不是太多，有标记的也死 ，Triple Q。不知道往哪走了。绕，还在绕，还在绕，哎，被绕了，跳走。刚送妹须 妹子去酒店完事。这是显示 bug。还在追，买什么东西啊？
下塔出现火情。
哎呦，这个道具都不对的。割你刀 A 一下。我的队友嘞，没有队友。哎，带走了。这个是假的，这个是假的，这个是不对的。说一下，这么硬刚不过，终结。还是落后2万，难打。那应该还是等蝙蝠的先手吧，等蝙蝠先手再来一波。一发天火，哎，不动了，血量特别的足。白天办公室。有没有翻盘点？有，对面上高地被蝙蝠拉上去之后，新这波翻打，感觉有点难，只能说有点难。刚才萨尔框大3个，后面已经是被蚂蚁切光了，那个没办法。翁七哥刚才好像大招没放出来，没有放出来，不知道怎么了，应该是在萨尔的框大里面，不会有 BKB， 我没看清，反正就是没接到。可以放大，还有莲花球加灵粉，快 A 2下，然后就走了。蝙蝠的火已经开了，哎，没开，我刚听到开火的声音啊。陨石、弹幕、送 A 纸，你们杜姆是死了。杜姆大招是给出来了没有呢？没有给出来，死了。20秒，蝙蝠到这个位置火刚一推，扬了一下 ，A 手2下带走了，还在追，还是有 BKB 的，啊，直接被一个连击连死了。飞机也是打了一波之后做出金箍棒，对面都是标记钱，全是钱。有大招放吗？但是没有 BKB 啊，哎，没有 BKB 真好吗？有没有什么恶灵屁事啊？蝙蝠买活，出去之后又残血了，还要上来。东七哥还是比较刚啊，刚烈男子。哎，这拆远程，框一下不让走，飞机发导弹或林肯，然后再 A 动吗？回弹幕，有回到过去的，哎拉中，哎不，哥，什么鬼？这 A 仗不用的 ，A 仗大都不用的，从来都不用的，我没见他用过啊。半天说不一句话，两边怎么都是这样的？哎，跳过一戳，爽一指在这边飞机推，哎呦喂，被一个烂给有点肥，我想重新进一下，可以吗？这个完全看不到是什么道具啊！我重新进一下吧，看不到道具，不能回放，一回放就出事了。哦，草鞋。 画质渣，调不了。满足不了所有需求啊！你要是想让画质高一点，你就让火猫超管把我这个超清调出来，好不好？我调不了，我已经 P。我不想再跟你讨论这个问题了，很多问题问了不知道多少遍了，上千遍了这。还在打，42分钟了，经济再看一眼，依然落后25000。你就算知道了，你还能出去打吗？啊？什么呢？你们7秒钟，还要买活了，结果要上了，要上了，想买，不买吗？稍后，不会拉赖吗你？哎，有跳到有推不动的陨石壁刀，这边宙斯盾没了，一个死亡一指啊，这个蝙蝠拉了谁？我没看到，不知道拉了谁。回弹幕，再一个烈火，哎，这边宙斯弹了一下，宙斯死了，蚂蚁是直接被秒了，但是拉的蚂蚁我没看清啊，什么情况？拉的是不是蚂蚁啊？求告知。我看他晃了一圈，不知道拉的谁。一波8000多吗？这是刷新求宙斯。东西哥我也不知道什么情况。崩奇哥被秒了，我以为会是后面什么赖呢、小洛之类的，就前面先死了。啊，逼你一波，这要逼你一波了。20秒的一个大招，飞机撒弹了。哎，跑了，打野去了。赶紧走，赶紧走，赶紧走。4000块，刚才1200打完一波团，剩 没有满弧，割你一刀，不走吗？吹风，赶紧跳走。哎，一个吹风没吹到，再给你标一下，疼。
建筑水火不侵。
恶念pierce过来，然后我一出三所指宙斯开大，刷新大，被一个赖出3个，你不会玩3-2的。这2边也是有来回啊，什么？玲珑心，强行吹风秀一下。莲花球怎么感觉这个赏金没有选入大10秒别没动过，吹风跳上来一跳，我也跳，下路蚂蚁在推兵，赢，我也不知道。你说为什么？我也不知道为什么。 人，这边很方，他妈到底哪里有人啊？是啥？开辟的。10秒一个为第一波，他是支付了我。这个我唱了句歌词叫“迷离的鸽子啊”，你他妈烟火了。再拿顿拿奶，有一个小车说开就开。有意的小河说干就干呐、蚂蚁宙斯卡尔可以买，其他都不能买。水佛磁暴一波，然后壁刀，哎，反向，反向，技能甩的差不多了，叫回到过去，来过来一个戳，没戳到，还给死亡值，这什么鬼？在一个吹风狂里面拿过来一个壁刀，然后正面再硬刚，哎，我点你，我看一个壁我 队友回到过去，扛得住吗？这边卡是给买的，卡买火，我再点不动一发 G 被杨到了，什么鬼？一发 C， 一个标没死，再一发带走这边的蝙蝠，飞机买火，宙斯，最后一步，我终于是用出了这个威力啊！反说这个烂是神经病。可以放大3A 杜姆，还有10几秒大，哎被杨到了，队友跟不太上，打晕，拆架没有塔防，那应该是对的。头很疼。OB 嘛，好肥的10分啊，8900，头狼。C9 的后代都来了，什么意思啊？C9 的后代是什么？哎，赏金被看到了哟，过来被拉了，哎，跳走，跳过了，开火，拉空，给一个标记，弹，迷离的鸽子啊。7-5，艺术的传承。双刀1700，快有跳了。毛刀这边还是很肥。